Hi everyone, this is Robin, and in this video we are going to talk about your YouTube channel page, the video manager, and playlists. So the first thing that you need to do is to make sure that you are signed in to YouTube. So in the upper right corner here, if there's the button that says sign in, go ahead and click on that so that you're signed in. And then if you look on the left hand menu, you'll see we are on our home page, but we want to go to my channel. And once you go to my channel, this is what you get. So you'll see across the top here it says how many subscribers you have, how many views there have been, and then there's something called the video manager. You'll see I have some pictures here, and if you want to change the picture, you just go ahead and click on that pencil and it will let you change, in the case of this one, the big piece of art, and on this one the little piece of art. You can also make some changes to your channel through this button right here, which is the channel settings button. There's a few things on the top, but you can also customize the layout of your channel by turning on that button. All right, let's go back to our channel page. So there's not much here really. We can put in a description of our channel. I haven't. And unless a lot of people come to your channel, it's probably not necessary. I get to see my uploads, there are my subscriptions, liked videos that other people have liked, and then any playlists that I might have. I currently do not have any playlists. So that's the channel, that's your channel page. That's all there is to it. But we are going to explore the video manager. So go ahead and click on video manager, and it brings us to a completely different screen and a completely different sidebar. So our left sidebar now is the Creator Studio sidebar. If you want to go back to your regular sidebar, just click on those three horizontal lines and you can go to Home or My Channel or whatever. But we're going to stay here inside the Video Manager. The Creative Studio sidebar, we're only going to actually be concerned with a couple of these, but let me just run through them anyway. The dashboard gives you an overview of the analytics of your website, who has liked it, that sort of thing. Video Manager, where we're going to spend some more time, you'll see is the home of both videos and playlists. You can also set up and do live streaming through YouTube. You can manage your community. If this is a site where you have a lot of people participating, you can manage your community. You can manage your channel. You can look more deeply at your analytics. And then the create is something that we're going to look at in a future video. But for now, we're just going to look at Video Manager. So again, Video Manager has both videos and playlists. We're going to start with videos. So if you look over here on the main part of the screen, you'll see it says I have 265 videos, so it'll let you know how many videos you have. And then up here at the top is the YouTube search bar. So this will let you search all of YouTube. But over here is your channel search bar. So this lets you just search for the videos that you have uploaded onto your channel. So, you know, with 265 videos, it doesn't make sense for me to scroll. So if I wanted to find the Hootsuite video, for example, I could just type in Hootsuite, and it takes me right to the Hootsuite video. So this is a way to just easily search through the videos that are on your channel. So let's go ahead and go back to all of them. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see you do have the option of going page by page by page or next. So I'm going to scroll back up to the top. And you'll see, I'm going to go to the second video on the list. You'll see that it shows a thumbnail of the video, a little picture, that's what the thumbnail is, and it tells you how long the video is, in this case 10 minutes and 41 seconds. It tells you what the title of the video is, and you'll see when I mouse over it, it shows that it's a clickable link. It says it was recorded in HD. It tells you the date and time that it was uploaded, and then here are some editing choices that I can go to, and we'll look at each of these once we're inside the video, but I can look at the info and settings, the enhancements, the audio, the end screen and annotations, cards, subtitles and closed captioning. I can download this MP4 file that I uploaded. I can promote it, which is something that unless you're running this as a business, you might not need to do, or I can delete it. Now over here on the right side, it shows me several things. First of all, it shows me that this video has 2 views. And then it also shows me that it has a public privacy setting. And then here I see how many comments, how many likes, and how many dislikes. All right, let's go ahead and click into this video. So I'm going to go ahead and just click right on the title, and it opens it up, and it looks very much like your upload screen. So you'll see for basic info, here's the title, and I can change that now. I can edit it if I want. Here's the description, which I can add or edit. And then here are my tags, so I can delete this tag or I can add another tag if I'd like. You'll remember it was set to public, but I can change that to unlisted or private if I want. I can share it on Twitter, or I can add it to a playlist, which I currently do not have any playlists. A couple other things that I want to point out. Over here on the right side of the upper part, it just lists the basic demographic information on my video. So it says the channel, when it was uploaded, how long it is, the name of the original file, how many views, likes, dislikes, and comments, and then here is the URL. So all of this is useful if you want to go back and edit a video once you've uploaded it. Now over here is a clickable, runnable video screen. So if I click on this, I'll actually start this video so that I can hear it and see it. What else? Oh, custom thumbnail. So this video, this is the thumbnail. The thumbnail is not the first screen, but it's, you know, kind of in the middle. And so over here they give me the option of picking any of these 3 thumbnails or setting a custom thumbnail, which I upload. So again, if this is something that you're sharing with the public, maybe this is a professional video that you're doing, this is a video you're doing for a side business that you have, this is a video that you're doing for your college or something, or your classroom or your organization, you might want to have a nicer thumbnail. You might want to have a thumbnail that is the title card or something like that. All right, so all of this was under information and settings, so it just allows you to do some basic editing. Now under enhancements, so I'm going to leave this page. I have to save the changes if I want to stay here, which I don't. So I'm going to leave this page and go to enhancements, and you'll see that it's a split screen, original and preview. So original on the left side, preview on the right side. And then over here there's a few things I can do for enhancements. I can auto fix it. I can stabilize, which is really useful if you have kind of like a handheld camera. If you took some video on your cell phone and it's a little bit shaky, this will attempt to stabilize it. You can do a little bit of settings here with fill light, contrast, saturation, and color temperature. You can change the speed and the time lapse, and you can do a little trimming. So trimming in Video Manager is sort of like trimming with big giant head shears. There's nothing precise about this. So if you really need to trim your video, it would be wise for you to learn how to use a video editing program. But if there's just a little something at the beginning that you want to get rid of, or something that maybe a bunch of blank space at the end that you want to get rid of, you can do it here. And so let me show you how to do it. So you go ahead and click trim.
Hi everyone, this is Rob.
So I'm going to stop, and you'll see that it starts to play, and there are handles on either side. So I can move these handles, or I can let the video move the handles for me. So I'm going to play this a little bit. Actually, let me just scrub it forward.
Optional HTML handout, and again, I created it.
So you can see that I'm 47 seconds into this video, and let's say I didn't want those first 47 seconds. So I could split the video right here, and then I can go ahead and delete this first section. So if I delete that, now it's going to start at this point, because I've actually gotten rid of the first part. That's what it means by trimming. You're chopping off part of the video. Now again, this is not fine editing. This is like chopping with head shears versus an X-Acto knife. But if you need a little bit of head shearing, this is a good place to do it. All right, you can also, if you go up to the top of the, I'm not going to save this. If you go up to the top of the menu, you also see that you can have some I'm going to stop this. You have some audio, and in fact you have more than 150,000 audio that you could add if you want to have some music under your video. I don't, because I'm talking during my whole video, but if you wanted to have some music, you have options for music. End screen and annotations, just add a little bit at the end. Cards, we're not going to talk about, but I do want to talk briefly about closed captions and subtitles. So I mentioned in an earlier video that one of the great things about YouTube is that it automatically captions your videos. The problem is it's pretty darn good, but it's not perfect. So if you want to make sure that your video is completely accessible to as broad of an audience as possible, or if you know in particular that you have a deaf or hearing impaired person in your class, you're going to want to make sure that your captions are accurate. And so this is where you can make changes to your captioning. So you'll see the blue bar here, add new subtitles or closed captions. I'm going to do it in English, although you see there's other languages. So really it gives me 4 choices. The first choice is to upload a file that is timed with the video. So this is uploading a file where I have already captioned out all of the text. I've transcribed it and I've matched it to the video. Now another option is for me to transcribe it and to let Google match it to the video, match it to the words that are being said. The third way that I can create closed captioning or subtitles is by typing it in as the video plays. And then the final thing you can do is you can pay somebody to transcribe it for you. So again, this is a necessary step to transcribe your videos. If you know that you have a deaf or hearing impaired person in your class, it's good practice so that your videos are accessible. But for most of us, most of the time, we let Google do the work for us. All right, so that is all I have to say about the Video Manager for videos. So I'm going to click this button to get back to the Video Manager. And here I am back at my Video Manager. I also want to talk about playlists. So let's go over here to the left sidebar and click on Playlists. And you can see I don't have any playlists, but we're going to create one. So first of all, what is a playlist? A playlist is a collection of videos, and they will play one after the other. So this is really useful if you have a class, for example, or if you're doing some instruction for your community group or your church group or your Boy Scout group, and you want them to watch a series of videos. You could send them individual links, or you could put together a playlist for them that they can go through right in YouTube. So creating a playlist is super easy. So you click on New Playlist, and I'm going to create a playlist for one of my classes. The class is 4407 5507 Video Playlist. Not a very clever name, but it's the name that we will use. And again, I can change the privacy from public, which means everybody can find my playlist, unlisted, which means only people with the link will be able to use my playlist, or private, which means nobody can use my playlist even if they have a link. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it public, and then I'll create it. And you'll see here's my playlist. It doesn't have a picture yet. I created it, no videos, no views, updated today. I can add a description, which is often very helpful for a playlist. And I can change the playlist settings. I'm going to go ahead and add some videos. So I click on Add Videos, and it's going to let me search all of YouTube. So I can do a video search, I can type in the URL if I know it, or I can search just my YouTube videos. So I'm going to go ahead and search my YouTube videos. And you'll see it's given me a list here. So here's a 4407 5507 video that I want to add. Here's another one that I want to add, so I'm going to click on that. Let's get a couple more. Here's another one, and here's another one. So let's say that's all I'm going to add. So I'll go ahead and click on Add Videos, and now I have my 4407 5507 video playlist that has 4 videos in it. And now I'm able to share that URL to the playlist with anybody I want. So if I wanted to post this in my class or share it with an email, I click on share, I get the URL and copy it, and now if I just open up a new browser window and paste it, you'll see it takes me, this is what people will see. They'll see my video playlist, and they can play one or all or any, or they can click the play all button. So that's how you create a video playlist. Now I want to go back for a minute to, let me go back here to our original window, and I want to go back to my video manager. So I go to my channel and I go to my video manager, and I just wanted to remind you that on any of the videos, so let's pick this one, you do have the option here of, not here, you do have the option of going into the video, and down here you can add it to a playlist. So if I click here, you'll see it gives me the option of adding it to my existing playlist or to create a brand new playlist. So once you have playlists, you can continue to add videos to those playlists if that's something that you would like to do. So that is your channel page, how to use the video manager, and how to create playlists.